Arsenal 2 Chelsea 1, Aaron Ramsey seals third FA Cup in 4 years as Gunners wreck Blues' double dream. It will go down as one of the most improbable and memorable finals. Arsene Wenger's team have been accused of lacking fight, resilience and the will to win this season. Action images via Reuters. Arsenal have won the 2017 FA Cup after defeating Chelsea at Wembley. Action images via Reuters. Arsene Wenger guided the club to their 13th FA Cup triumph. Action images via Reuters. Aaron Ramsey secured a third FA Cup in 4 years as Arsenal defeated Chelsea at Wembley. Associated Press. Alexis Sanchez had opened the scoring in controversial circumstances after 4 minutes. Action images via Reuters. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal have now won the FA Cup a record 13 times. Yet this incredible triumph came against all of the odds and answered all those questions as they denied Chelsea the double. Keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip, rumors and done deals in Sun Sports Live transfer blog. This ragtag Wenger team were devastated by injury and on the floor after missing out on the Champions League, but they showed real balls to pull this off. When Diego Costa cancelled out Alexis Sanchez's opener, it was surely the cue for them to fall apart yet again. But just 22 seconds after kicking off again, FA Cup specialist Aaron Ramsey added another final winner to his collection. Wenger has coached the Invincibles, but this team are the Inconceivables, winners of a game that defied all logic. Wenger's rabble had been written off, and with good reason too, by just looking at the team sheets. Picking David Ospina ahead of Petr Cech looked plain bonkers, as Wenger's no-2 had not played for over a month. By the end it looked like a masterstroke. Action images via Reuters. Arsene Wenger wrote himself into the history books as he lifted the FA Cup for the 7th time. Action images via Reuters. Aaron Ramsey headed home on 79 minutes to defeat the Premier League champions. Getty images. Chelsea's Victor Moses was sent off after receiving a second booking for diving. Action images via Reuters. Arsenal produced a fantastic display to upset the odds at Wembley. News Group newspapers limited. The result ended Antonio Conte's hopes of winning the double with Chelsea. In front of him was Per Mertesacker, who had not played all season. It was the first time in a back three during his career, and he was going toe-to-toe with Costa. The rest of the back three, there was full-back Nacho Monreal playing out of position and Rob Holding, a £2 million signing from Bolton. It was meant to be a case of how many Chelsea could rack up. Nobody gave Arsenal a prayer, yet they could have been 4 goals up by half-time. Reuters. Alexis Sanchez broke the deadlock against Chelsea after just 4 minutes. Action images via Reuters. But his effort was hotly disputed as confusion reigned. Rucka's Alexis Sanchez had blocked N'Golo Kante's clearance to direct the ball back into the box. Rucka's the Chelsea defense stood still as they appealed for offside. Rucka's Aaron Ramsey was stood in an offside position but did not interfere with play as Sanchez darted through to finish. Somehow it all came together for them, and it was a match the Gunners' boss could point to when the Wenger out brigade pipe up. There will probably be planes flying over stadiums again next season, demanding the Frenchman's head, yet here was the very best of his management on display. They ripped through Chelsea in the first half but only managed 1 goal, and that actually was thanks to a helping hand from ref Anthony Taylor. Sanchez has looked disinterested at times this season, but his goal after 4 minutes was all about dogged determination and a touch of good fortune in the build-up. It started with him nipping ahead of N'Golo Kante and charging down a clearance, although the Chilean used his hand to nick the ball. Chelsea finished with 10 men after Victor Moses was booked for diving, his second of the match. Despite no contact from the Arsenal man, Victor Moses threw himself to the ground. Getty Images: Arsene Wenger celebrates with the match winner Aaron Ramsey. Pa Press Association: Arsenal goalscorer Alexis Sanchez celebrates with boss Arsene Wenger. The ball fell in front of Ramsey in an offside position, but, as Chelsea defenders stood still, Sanchez took charge and collected his own through ball. Ramsey looked like he was interfering with Thibaut Courtois' sight before Sanchez slotted home and the assistant flagged. But, after a short debate, ref Taylor gave the goal. They may have been lucky there, but after that Arsenal were a completely different team to what we saw during the season. The display at West Brom in March was one of the most gutless, spineless performances from a Wenger team. But this was the total opposite. The passion was seen with Holding crashing into challenges, or Mertesacker pulling off sliding tackles on Costa. Danny Welbeck was stretching his opponent's backline, while Sanchez and Mesut Ozil finally looked bang up for it. For a second it looked like Wenger of 15 years ago, with his blazer off and a spring in his step on the touchline. But his side were guilty of not putting the match out of Chelsea's sight before the break. Gary Cahill was needed to clear off the line when Sanchez split Kante's backline and Ozil had prodded the ball towards goal. Reuters: a jubilant Theo Walcott celebrates with the FA Cup trophy. Reuters: Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez celebrates after winning the FA Cup. Reuters: Arsenal's Sandy Cazorla celebrates with the trophy and his teammates after winning the FA Cup final. EPA: Arsenal Olivier Giroud, R, celebrates after Aaron Ramsey fired the Gunners into a 2-1 lead. Getty Images: the jubilant Arsenal squad celebrate their triumph with manager Arsene Wenger. Reuters: the Arsenal celebrations will go look into the night after their victory. Cesar Azpilicueta also needed to perform a rescue act on another counter-attack that saw Welbeck through on goal. Welbeck also hit the post with a header. Then Ramsey's follow-up saw the ball hit his chest and also cannon off the woodwork. They were helped by Chelsea looking like a team that won the Premier League 2 weeks ago and have been partying since. Costa had their only sniff before the break, but Ospina bravely blocked, making Wenger look like a genius again with his stunning keeper selection. Chelsea had to pick up the pace after the break. The way they started suggested Kante gave them a rollicking at half-time, which they deserved. They came out all guns blazing and it was a case Arsenal soaking up the pressure. Costa sent Victor Moses through and Ospina was at it again, saving superbly when it looked like Chelsea would equalize. Moses, who was booked for a foul on Welbeck, then got his marching orders to make it a bigger struggle for Chelsea. Getty Images: Arsenal ensured they ended the season on a high with victory over Chelsea. The wingback's second yellow was for a dive after racing into the box and going over Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's tackle. The leveler came from Costa as Arsenal were within sight of triumph, with Costa sneaking one in off the post after turning holding. But Arsenal were not to be denied, with Ramsey adding another winner to his collection after scoring the decider in the 2014 final against Hull. This time it was a perfect diving header, steering the ball home from Olivier Giroud's cross. There was still time for Ospina to pull off another incredible stop to deny Costa, leaping to his left. It really was Wenger's day. Getty Images. Alexis Sanchez points to the heavens after his opening goal. News Group Newspapers Limited. A minute's silence was impeccably observed for the victims of the Manchester terror attack. Getty Images. Alexis Sanchez is mobbed by his teammates after opening the scoring. Reuters. Diego Costa and his Chelsea colleagues suffered a frustrating afternoon at Wembley. 3 o'clock at Wembley. Pitch half sun, half shade and boiling hot. Awful conditions to play and watch. 5.30 kickoff is so much better IMO. pic.twitter.com/f7fdfp. Gary Lineker, at Gary Lineker, May 27, 2017. Standing in the tunnel at Wembley listening to Abide With Me was one of my best memories as a footballer. Philip Neville, at Fizzer18, May 27, 2017. Alexis Sanchez's goal after 3 minutes and 49 seconds was Arsenal's fastest ever in an FA Cup final. #pic.twitter.com/ilfphfmrbfkstuff, at fkstuff, May 27, 2017. Where have they been all season? https://t.co/1c3 acacmag. Piers Morgan, at Piers Morgan, May 27, 2017. Chelsea players forgot to put the armbands on. They will be on for the second half. FA Cup final. Dan Walker, at Dan Walker, May 27, 2017. Alexis Sanchez has scored in 5 successive games for Arsenal in all comps for the first time ever. Timely. pic.twitter.com/vozmkblub2optajoe, at optajoe, May 27, 2017. Ramsey was clearly offside as Sanchez burst through but was deemed not to be interfering with play. FA Cup final. Chelsea FC, at Chelsea FC, May 27, 2017. If Mertesacker keeps on playing like this, Arsenal will win. Jan H. Fjortoft, at Jan H. Fjortoft, May 27, 2017. I am just happy that Diego Costa's goal was undermined instantly. Salon Andy Hickman, at Sale Nandy, May 27, 2017. Great performance by Arsenal. Never thought we'd win. Congrats to the whole team. FA Cup final. Piers Morgan, at Piers Morgan, May 27, 2017. Arsenal, Ospina 7, Holding 6, Mertesacker 7, Monreal 7, Bellerin 6, Ramsey 7, Xhaka 6, Oxlade-Chamberlain 6, Gokwilin 82, 6, Ozil 7, Sanchez 7, Elneny 90+3, 5, Welbeck 7, Giroud 78, 6. Subs not used: Perez, Walcott, Ibe, Sek. Chelsea, Courtois 6, Azpilicueta 6, David Luiz 6, Cahill 7, Moses 5, Can 6, Matic 6, Fabregas 61, 6, Alonso 7, Pedro 7, Willian 72, 7, Diego Costa 7, Batshuayi 88, 5, Hazard 7. Subs not used: Begovic, Zoma, Ake, Derry. Dream Team star man, Aaron Ramsey. Arsenal's Danny Welbeck: "It was a great team performance. We stuck in there when it looks like things were against us. You always worry when you are a goal down, and it was a game full of surprises. The manager is his own man and he makes his own decision, and the board will make the right decision, so I can't comment on that.